We got the 2015 black Cruze in for service again. So just a regular oil change, maintenance. Now one thing I do whenever doing oil change is I check the thickness. I do tire rotation too, and I check the thickness of the brake pads. So to check the brake pads while the caliper is on, I use this tool. These are metal, and then you can usually stick this. Here, I'm gonna flip this down. You can stick these like between the caliper and the pad and the rotor right here to check your pad thicknesses, and then you can, you know, whichever one fits snugly, that's the thickness. So the left side was 8 millimeters. I think it was 7 actually. It was 7 millimeters, both pads, top and bottom. So I always measure inner and outer pads, top of the pad and the bottom of the pad. And I do that, and this is why I do that. As you can see, this pad is way skinnier down here than it is up here. And then this pad is kind of skewed the same direction. So this pad is thicker down here and skinnier up here. So the whole thing, the caliper was like sitting sideways like this. That's why I check this. So why does it do that? When this happens, it's because one of the slides is seized. So on the outer pad, whichever pad is skinnier, that's the side that's seized. So this is not moving at all. It's seized in there. So that the boot moves a little bit, but this, it can't move. So I got to take a pry bar in here, wedge it up in here, and pound it out. And then I'm going to see if I can clean up the bore, re-lube it, and see if I can get it freed up again. Might have to replace the slides. You can see this. This one isn't moving very freely either, but it's not as bad. See, I can slide it out like that with my hand. It should be a little bit more freed up than that. So I'm going to take both of these out. I'm going to re-lube them up. I'm going to use Silglide, S-I-L-G-I-D-E. It's like the best stuff you can use for lubricating these slides. And then we're going to reassemble everything. And then I'm going to have to keep an eye on this because the pads are going to have to be replaced early. They're going to wear out sooner. So whenever you do your pads and rotors, make sure you check the slides. Take them out, clean the bore, re-lube it so you don't have this issue. These brakes must have been done less than 10,000 miles ago, and it probably cut like 15,000 miles off their life. So, yep. When in the future, always lube your slides, and then you probably won't have this issue.